The if formula is one of the most fundamental functions that you can learn in Excel. This is why I prepared not only one, not two, but 6 examples for you from easy to hard, and we're even gonna return emojis. So let's go. As a start, let me go easy on you with the basics. So here I have some sales numbers and I want to compare them to 50 and return A if they are bigger than 50. So let's select this cell, equal if, open parenthesis, you have a logical test. So I'm gonna select this cell, bigger than 50. I have hard-coded 50, but if you have it in a cell like me, you can just select the cell and use F4. You get those dollar signs, and that has fixed the reference. So if I move the formula, I drag it down, for example, I'm gonna have the same cell reference K2. You're gonna see this in a bit. Comma, value if true, we need an A, so you can put it in double quotations like this, or select A from here. Let's use F4 to fix it also. Then comma, if it's false, I'm gonna use double quotations, it means it's a blank cell. Close parenthesis, press enter. Now you get a blank cell because 12 is smaller than 50. Double click, you get the result. And if I go to this cell, I click, you see I drag the formula down, so the 12 becomes 51. And here, because I have the dollar signs, I'm still referring to the same cells. So press enter, you get A because 51 is bigger than 50. Now let's do something more complicated. I want to get all the numbers between 50 and 70 and return A. So you heard AND, it means we're going to use an AND formula. So if open parenthesis, you have to put the formula at the beginning. So here you use AND and you open parenthesis again. You have logical 1, so we're going to check the sales, bigger than 50, use F4 to fix it, comma, logical 2, we're going to do the sales versus 70, same thing, you fix the reference. If you want to add more conditions, you just add commas and add the conditions. I'm going to remove the comma, close parenthesis, and then add a comma here. Value if true, we need A, let's fix it, comma, and then double quotations for value if false. Close parenthesis, you get nothing, but you double click and you get your A's. For OR, it is the same concept. I'm just gonna copy this, escape, and then here you come and paste it. We're gonna change AND with OR, and here the condition is smaller than 50, you can see it here. So let's do smaller than 50 and bigger than 70. You need to add outlier. So here I'm just clicking on K4 and I'm just gonna drag this to outlier, press enter, and you get it. Double click, you get everything. Now that you have warmed up, let's go to nested if, which is an if within an if. So my first condition is between 50 and 70 it's an A, but if it's bigger or equal than 70 it's an A+. You heard the but, a couple of conditions, so we're gonna use a nested if. So here we start with the same. If open parenthesis, we're gonna check for this. So you know the drill, we have our AND, we are just checking whether it's bigger than 50, F4, comma, we're gonna check whether it's smaller than 70. Again, you fix it, close parenthesis. If it's true, then I want to get the A, we fix the reference. Now, if it's false, I need another if. Instead of returning a value, I'm checking another condition. And you can have many ifs within ifs. So here my condition is whether my sales is bigger or equal than 70. We fix the reference. If it's true, we want A+. Otherwise, we want double quotation, close parenthesis. So what happened here is this result means that it's not between 50 and 70 and it's not bigger or equal than 70. Now you need another parenthesis, that's a black one, and it will always end with a black parenthesis. You can see this is my black parenthesis, and here if I just put the cursor and move, you can see that this is the pink parenthesis. Now press enter, you get nothing here, but double click, you get the result. Now you can check the formula. For example, this one is 88. I can go to formulas and I can say evaluate my formula. So we check B7 is 88, bigger than 50, yes, that's true. 88 smaller than 70, this is false. So and true and false will return false. So that will skip K4. You will go to the second condition, 88 bigger or equal than 70, that's true. So you get K5. And here you will get K5, which is A+. So you can use this tool to check out your formulas if you don't understand them. Now that you have survived the nested if, let's go to fun stuff, calculations. So here I want to compare sales versus budget. If it's 10% above budget, I want to flag it. How to do this? Let's first get sales versus budget equal. We're gonna take the sales and divide it by the budget. You get 14%. So this is 14% of the budget. Now if I come here and subtract 1, you are 85% below budget. So this is the formula that I need. I'm just gonna add an if statement and just put bigger than 10%, which is this cell, F4, comma. Value if true, you know the drill now, you need the flag. So this is my flag, value if false, double quotation, close parenthesis, press enter. So now you double click and you can see, for example, this is above 10% of the budget, so it's flagged. Now we're gonna do something more fun, which is icons. So I'm gonna take the same formula, Ctrl C escape, we go here, we paste it. So instead of the flag, I'm just gonna drag this to this icon and then I'm gonna press enter. So here you double click and you get the icon. You're gonna ask me, from where did you get this? Let me show you. If you go to insert, you have symbols and here you have symbols, so you can select a symbol, or if you want something more fun, let's just press escape and let's go to a website. I'm gonna put the link in the description, there are many of those. You can, for example, select smileys here. You have many smileys. You can select one of them. For example, this one, you click and you can copy it, go back to your Excel, let's paste it here and you get it in your dashboard.